Oh, good evening. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for giving me a reason to dress up a bit.
Yes, it's a very good day. Today is a holiday, something like a holiday, no? Is in here in
Yes,
Budapest.
it's Hungarian holiday,
Yeah.
remembrance of 1848 Revolution Day.
Was good your day? Was you able to go around, enjoy the sun in some way? How was
Yeah,
today?
of course. I mean, every single moment that I have free time, I just like to enjoy the outdoors. But let's say today was, I felt one of those days, that you just want this connection with yourself and just to read a book. So I was reading all day, and I felt a bit guilty because I spent not much time outside, but then I realized, yeah, this actually made me feel good, so there's nothing about to be to regret.
Which kind of book?
uh my mom will kill me now. Self-help books. Self-help's about the purpose in life. Just, I know that this now sounds cliche, and I'm not saying just because I'm in your video, but we had discussion like a couple of like a week, two ago, right? On a birthday party, when I told you some of my current challenges within myself and discovering what I want and purpose. And sometimes it's just good, to put a pause and try to focus, because usually, after working days, you're just focused on other things and running, pushing to whatever you believe in. And then, maybe it's just, okay, stop, see what you want, and then maybe it's another direction, and, just those kind of days.
Means that when you read a book, you go in flow, you enter on the topic.
Yes. And what I really like is to watch a lot of videos of successful people. So if I'm doing something, I also did a bit of cleaning today. So, just I think that I listened 2 hours of very quality interviews.
Yeah, you are inspired from this person that in some way they found the meaning of their life, no?
Yes.
Something.
For example, I was listening to the creator of Netflix
Mm-hmm.
and creator of I forgot. He's an interviewer on the motivational topic, nutrition
Mm-hmm.
topic. He went through struggles himself, where he discovered what he wants when he was 35. So it was very interesting to see, that it's never too late. We always think it's too late, but we
Yeah.
just find that.
Yes, because really books activate something in us, probably because are some what I can say activator. Yes, is a you enter inside, but mainly are something like a mirror because it's something that come out from you more than from the book. I think, no.
Yes, correct. I mean, we are as humans always seeking to find somebody or something that is a reflection of us, and then to find confirmation of our thoughts. But that is why it's good to read and to listen different opinions, because then
Mhm.
you're opening your horizons. You're not just seeking for something, oh yeah, this is good because this is just confirming what I thought, or we are bombarded with this negativity, especially now during Corona, and people are complaining about everything, and then there are people on the news saying, we are in very difficult times, economy is bad, and then you're like, oh yeah, I was right, I could predict the moment exactly a year ago this will happen. Oh, and instead of just turn off that and listen to another people, not everybody are dealing this situation the same. This is just an example, for the current situation. But yes, your question, you are seeking for something that you can find within the another person, within the speech. And it's always good to listen to inspiring people, because then you can, empower this at least tiny part, or the part that was fully oh my god, my English, I didn't speak to
Problem. I like
that,
the
that
power.
fell, no.
Yes, power is totally exactly the right word because it's the way that we need to reactivate, and I the best leader are leaders that are not this kind of person that want to manipulate you. You know, it's some that want that you realize your mission in life. The good leader is some that empower you and foster you in the direction to have to lead your life. Means that yes, yeah, through books is very good tools, and today also especially also with the other media channel like YouTube or other in other way you can really you have there all a lot of wisdom that we can from where we can learn. That's good. But who is Zeljana? Let's start with this point. Can describe you a little bit yourself for our followers now, our guest?
Okay, on a deeper level, I was trying to figure out today, but let's say on the surface, I'm a recruiter. Now I feel like on a job interview. I'm a recruiter in here in Budapest. I come from Serbia. My father and his whole family is Hungarian, so I'm half-half. I came here 3 years ago for my master's studies. In Serbia, I finished psychology, and here I finished human resource management. And after that, I realized that actually I can stay and maybe learn language from the zero. Nobody in my family is speaking in order to escape this non-EU, unfortunately, prison that we have, you know, and then obstacles to find a job you like. So I was learning it for a year, applied and got it, and officially now I'm also proud to stay Hungarian and proud today to watch these videos about the revolution, remembrance and everything. So yeah, I'm here now, and yes, I do miss my home. I was in December 2019, and especially today in this mood, I was like sending my mom's messages. Oh my God, I want to go home. But yeah, this is who I am. I enjoy life. I love every single day, even when there is no sun. Sun is my ruler of life. Let's say I open my eyes, see light, and I'm like a bird. I just
is your favorite star?
yes, my favorite star. And I go outside for a morning walk, and then I'm ready. I have my morning routines. You know, now I will sound like those YouTubers, but lemon water, a bit of stretching, and morning walk, and good breakfast, and I'm on the go, you know, to open my working laptop and to start hiring people, changing their lives in some way.
It's good. Good breakfast means that there is some connected with your Instagram account that I can see is well.for.you. You know, this.
Yes, well for you. Oh my God, that is. I discovered this passion for nutrition. Just you know, seeing other people around me struggling, and me myself was struggling in different directions when it comes to nutrition. But I developed this passion and discover, you know, the beauty of whole foods and eating, reducing processed stuff. So I'm definitely within this well for you approach. You do you. I try to make people to make sustainable change, meaning you don't have to cut anything, but let's make a 1% positive change each day, and then just learn new healthier lifestyle, but based on your budget, schedule, and everything. So that is kind of my approach. And of course, I know now this popular intermittent fasting. I tried it today, but after that, of course, I eat half of a fish. So for me, it's not working. I'm a big breakfast person, so yeah, I must have it in the morning. That's part of my routine, and that
Good.
is yeah.
Good. Means that this passion come to you recently, but when you were a child, for example, do you had some kind of special dreams or passion in something that you want to tell us?
Oh, yes, but I'm on the beginning, you know. Also, when you invited me to this interview, I was like, wow, why are you inviting me? All of the already successful people are there, and I'm not there yet, right?
Yeah.
So I'm I would like to come back in a couple of years,
Mhm.
and to tell you now I feel that I really, okay, we are all not, we should never feel that we don't deserve something. There is a reason, you know, we are part of something,
Mhm.
and some people's life, you know. But you know, to truly within myself say, okay, now I can speak on the same level as others. Let's say this is just my passion, and I had a couple of clients that I started working. Well, for you is my brand develop. I was always trying to have something, you know, on the side, to be a bit of my own boss, let's say, to manage my time and to help people. In
Mhm.
some way, that is how my passion for psychology firstly came from.
Mhm.
But then I realized it is something that I cannot deal every single day with the problems at that level. And then this is something that stays as my hobby, you know, to read about it. And I kind of combine nutrition and psychology, putting focus on changing habits. So, you know, through the behavioral change, let's do small changes. For example, you don't have to work out 30 minutes immediately. Just on your way back from your working desk to the bathroom, just do some kind of jumpings, and that's already more than you did yesterday, you know. And it's a change for you. It's a huge psychological trick, you know.
Yes.
Sometimes we girls know that we feel very bad, and we just put a new nail polish, and our day is instantly better, you know. You just need to get out of this, now it's also cheesy comfort zone, but that's true, you know. Do something different, you know. Even the brain is developing if you do something different. For example, if you're always brushing your teeth with your right hand, and then change one day or one time, you know, you're awaking some of the areas that were sleepy and lazy. So you are let's say discovering the other parts of yourself, and then is motivating itself, you know. You can say, oh my god, I did 2 jumps, it's much more than yesterday. For somebody who is, you know, working out 15 hours or professional athlete, it's like nothing. But you know, step by step, that person didn't train 15 hours immediately. There's people just tend
That
to forget their beginnings. That's just who we are. But yeah.
means daily routines are very important. How you decide your daily routine and daily rituals is very important.
For me, it is. Yeah, and I must say one more is making the bed. I remember that my mother was yelling so many times at me not making my bed, and for me it was always, why do I need to make bed? You know, I will go back to sleep again. But then I started living alone, and the moment I make bed, I have order in my mind. Without it, if I just go away in another room and come back and the bed is not tidy, my day
Mhm.
is ruined. So that is also part of my routine. And all the people, for example, when friends come over me and they're so relaxed, or you know, on vacation, and then there's me getting up and tidying my bed, because otherwise I would be frustrated, and it's just not good. And they saw me a couple of times, and they told, okay, we understand why you need those routines. It's just putting me in my mindset, you know, positivity, and after that I can deal with anything that comes.
Means we need to have this inner equilibrium. We need the equilibrium inside to feel better, to feel good.
Yes, without it doesn't have to be morning. You know, some people are better riser in the midday. You know, I
Mhm.
have friends. I do, for example, everything until 9 a.m. But after that, I'm not so productive. But my friends who get up and I can procrastinate for the rest of the day, or get up at 5 and do nothing. You know, it's not about that forcing yourself to do this routine or that. If you get up at 12 and finish everything in time, then it's good to go. Just find it. The evening routine is also very important. Unwinding and turning off the social media. I'm struggling with that very much. So I just go, to check something, especially because I'm posting on this well for you, and then I just want to see if something is happening, and then I go. On my laptop, I blocked it. There is very good app. I cannot recommend now. Maybe I can later put in a comment, but it blocks all of the highlights or anything. You can choose what you visit, but I'm in the bed and I put the alarm, and instead the good trick is to set the alarm while you're standing and set it on another part of the room. I had this in my high school and it really worked, but now I became a bit lazy again. So I have it next to me, and then I check, and on my phone I didn't discover how to block it, and then this highlight. Oh my God, I'm there for 1 hour, and then I'm an early riser, so I must wake up early. Even if my alarm is at 7, I'm already there like 5:55. I'm already up and waiting, or just jump out of the bed if there is a sun. And routines are important. Yeah, as I said, this unwinding in the evening, journaling as well. Anything that works for you. This is my approach. You can go to YouTube, and of course everything works and it empowers you, but you really must find let's say something that will be sustainable, 1-2 things, and if it works for you, it's good, and then you can upgrade. But let's just start, not just with 10 immediately.
Your relation with the comfort zone, are you able to stretch yourself out of the comfort zone very easily, or you suffer a lot?
I must say during my teenage years, I was very, very shy and not really able to give any public speech. So I went through different courses, putting myself in fire, and discovered that actually it's not that bad. Yes, you embarrass yourself first time, second time, a couple more times, but then you have nothing else to lose. You already embarrassed yourself so many times. So what you can do, you can continue embarrassing yourself and going through the same pain over and over again, or just, walk through the fire a couple of times, and eventually the fire will go down and down and down, and then it becomes your new comfort zone. I'm not saying that I'm comfortable now speaking, but I realized to control my mind. I realized that all the people that look confident actually are dealing with the same. It's just a difference how you deal with it. It's not, there's always adrenaline when you're speaking, when other people are there. Here as humans, always tending to be liked from the others, but the moment you became aware that you can, first of all, you cannot be liked by anybody, you must also be aware of the things you are speaking, to believe in it, and also to be aware of this fear that you have, and just be aware of your response to it. So keep calm. There are techniques, I did my breathing before this a bit, but still this is not the same. For example, talking to camera, I always wanted to be a host of a show, and when I was a kid, I didn't have many friends, but I had camera, and then I imagined, I really liked Britney Spears, so I imagined the time, I'm Oprah or somebody, and just interviewing her, watching her interview. Yes, and then I had my compilation of my shows, and she was on my wall, and I was sitting like you and me. I was not schizophrenic or something, or imagining things, but this was my dream to be a host of a show when I was a kid at some point.
It's a good beginning now with your Instagram channel, or doing these interviews like this, to push your.
Yes, and I'm a recruiter.
That's
also connected somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Means that sure we can see you soon worldwide, very famous. Everybody will.
Oh yes, Oprah.
Yeah, yeah, who
People
knows?
have the world. No, just kidding. I don't have those dreams anymore. But yeah, it's good to see myself sometimes like this. You know, like when I was a kid.
Yeah, trust in yourself. No, you have the
Yeah.
willpower. You yes, let's do it step by step. Who knows what's happened? It's important to
Yeah.
enjoy the the journey. You know, it's to have fun.
Yeah.
Great. Me that. Something like that. So this is something connected with your vision. Maybe you have some vision. Who is you in 5 years on the future, or how you want to be useful for others in your vision? What do you think?
Well, to be honest, I always wanted to make a change. And then I was searching for what I like, and that is
Mhm.
nutrition. And to be honest, sometimes I just want to give up this thing of coaching. That is also my dream. And just to go to these parts of the world. This is also part of my dream, and this is very personal. I think this is the
Mhm.
first time I'm telling this out loud, but just to go, for example, to this area, I don't know, Tanzania, Kenya, or stuff,
Mhm.
and just to teach the kids, or you know, and show them how to, from what they have. They don't have much, but you know, let's make them be raised with good nutrition. So sometimes I just dream to pack, you know, to bring my backpack and to go
Mhm.
there. For that you don't need, you know, uh, much. You just need passion and love for what you do, and then the world is yours. Yes, that
It's good.
is both parts of the dreams. You know, we all have dreams and goals, but 1% of the people actually fulfill it. And I'm trying every day to find a joy to work towards it. But you know, you also, when you started writing a book, you never know. You spent you were telling me, I don't know, 5-6 hours each day, and sometimes nothing. You know, when there is nothing, and then you start questioning, for who, for, you know, will I, and then you discovered your why for yourself first of all, and then, you know, people and right audience would recognize this drive that you brought up with your book, and you know, they will find it within themselves. But you know, sometimes, especially when you're at the beginning, you just start questioning, am I just losing my time, or is this really my purpose? You know, it's we have one life, and then, you know, where to go. So many
Yeah.
possibilities, actually, so many opportunities. And then, you know, people who have only like this mindset, they're very, very happy in the world where they are. But as much as you start going, you know, you see, oh, maybe I won't go there, maybe I won't go there. Oh, I don't know what I want. There's so much, you know, when you have one shirt, you have no problem. You have one and you don't think. But when you have five, or like you have five choices, oh my God, maybe I would look better in this. But you know, maybe I look better in this one. So it's kind of the metaphor for your life path as well.
Yes. Step by step, it's important that you put your heart, you know, in what you do, because when you put
Yes,
your heart
yes, definitely.
to do, at the end you feel that you are in connection with everything, you know, with yourself and
Yeah.
everything, and you enjoy the moment. You know, it's important also for you not to be on the now, no, in the moment, and feel that you entering really deep connection. What do you think?
Yes, definitely. I mean, what is guaranteed? Tomorrow is not guaranteed for any of us.
Yeah.
Things happen overnight or every second, unfortunately or luckily, right? It depends how you uh, life can turn over from, you know, people become, I don't know, millionaires. Whoever's dream is that over the night, you know, they said there is nothing, the thing like that, we never see what's behind. But the thing is, if you believe in miracles, some people truly do
Mhm.
discover their dreams or something. Just wake up, you know, get a great idea while showering, or you know, like apple falls down on your head, right, and you change the world.
Are you a passionate woman? Human?
Excuse me?
Are you passionate? Well, a passionate person?
Passionate, very much.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm passionate. When I know what I want, when there is a goal, I don't mind not sleeping, not eating, not going to toilet, nothing. There is nothing that can stop me. But my struggle is that I need I tend to focus on too many things, and then just jumping from one another. And it was easy in student years when I know I have exam, and I kind of procrastinating until the last time, but I don't give up. You know, I go 5 days straight with no sleep, nothing, and I'm not tired because, you know, there's a goal in front of me, clear goal. And there, you know, in my life there's always saying, my motto is, there's no plan B, there's always only plan A. There's just path to that, you know, a way that can be different. You must resemble open, you know, but there's no plan B. Like, cannot lose. And for me, I remember that I was studying and listening the videos, you know, motivational, and I'm like, no, there's no plan B. Like, what is the plan B? You fail the exam? Oh no, there's no, like, it's impossible to happen. I mean, you're giving yourself the best. Yes, you didn't start in time, but you're starting now. And some people who started, you know, in time are not going through this, you know, and we are all different, you know. You have capability to, even if you maybe know you need maybe a bit more time, but then you start believing in luck, and then with positive mind you attract. Actually, once, I must say, if my professor will be watching this, I'm sorry, but I passed this exam. But we had 100 questions and I passed 10 questions. Just, I didn't have time for nothing, just imagine. But I was never give up. I was never like give up, how to say that word exists. And then I decided in the morning, I mean, morning for me, there was no morning, night. I just went out to university. I was like, you know, I don't know how, but I believe that I will in 2 hours be free from this. And we needed to push to pick two questions, and I picked two. And those two were within this 10 that I learned, and the other 90, no, nothing. Whew, and I was like, wow. I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't learn. I know what I'm speaking about. I can't say that I have solid knowledge in psychology, but let's say no. Just this exam was pretty tricky, and with the belief, and you know, sometimes you just need a bit of luck and believe, right?
True, it's true, totally. And for the next generation, do you have one message, you know, for, yes, next generation that now are struggling now at the university or school, or they searching for a future? Your mission, your idea, your advice. Do you have some advice?
Yes, I have, actually. I have, and I was always this kind of, let's say, student following the rules, let's say, and maybe not discovering things myself so much. I discovered the power of questioning things of the teachers and everything very, very late, when I became, you know, critical thinker. And that is what opened my mind, and where I learned the most. You know, not just accepting everything that is served there. Of course, gather as much knowledge as possible. Those are the people who are already there. But be always critical, and always form some of your opinion on the things, because you will finish it, and then in the real world you will be asked not what you read, but your opinion on that. And in order to improve the world, you must give some kind of personalization on that, and you know, it. So be open, be tabula rasa when learning, and but have this a bit of you know, questioning always.
Yeah.
What you hear, is that true, and how you see the other way. Is there anything like that?
Great, amazing. Thank you so much. Very, very, very nice words and good wisdom from your side. Congratulations. And
Yes, I'm also proud. I mean, I know people who were here were very, very, very much more experienced and knowledgeable, but from who? Good.
Don't underestimate yourself, because you have a big power, believe me. Okay. See you soon. Thank you so much again. And let's spread in the world this message, okay? And let's support the people to discover himself, to lead their destiny. Thank you so much for being with us today. Yeah. Thank you. Ciao, Zeljana. Ciao.
Thank you so much.
Ciao.
Bye.